Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your general reading for October. I hope you're doing amazing. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel and being a part of our soul tribe. So, I always lose my train of thought here, but anyhow, thank you for being here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you need a personal reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to the web address listed right here. Remember, this is general energy, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You don't want those problems, so leave them where they lie, okay? Also, there is a little bit of channel news that I'm going to talk about. So the schedule has changed. Please double check that. Nothing bad. It's just that one week will be generals, other love, so on and so forth. So there will be readings posted every day, every weekday, I should say. Also, we have a Facebook page. The comments have been turned off on all the videos, so you can communicate with each other or me, however you want to do that, through Facebook. Also on Facebook, I will be listing energy transits, moon energy, things like that in a weekly. I post weekly energies on usually Sunday for that next week. Also, we do now have a Patreon. And that Patreon allows you early access to all the videos up to 2 weeks and maybe one day less, depending on if I have trouble uploading videos. And there's some extras there. So the energy transits that come along, it'll be a video and I elaborate on each transit and pull cards and things like that. And I'm working on right now coming up with a second tier for live chats, so we can all get together and do some Q&As. Okay. Thank you for listening, because I know that was a lot. So further ado, we will get started. So Virgo, October, general energy. Okay. So let's start with your overall energy here. It's about balance for you. Yeah. All tied up, Virgo. I feel like it's time for you to get out and express yourself. You know, it's one of those things where you've kind of been finding balance or sticking to yourself. But there's a whole world out there. And it's time for you to explore. You know, it's kind of like tying up loose ends and moving on with your life, just moving forward. It may be a little bit conflicting to your energy now, like it's really hard for you to speak up and speak out, but it's time. You know what I mean? Okay. So the moon energy, the answers you need are coming. Yeah. Some of you are waiting for a situation to turn around. I don't think that it is. I'm going to be honest with you. But what I see is you seeing another way of living. So it's almost like it's time for you to tap into another set of energy. Because the yin and yang came out for me to see for a reason. So it's like your polarity or the opposite. So if you're being an introvert, it's time to have an extrovert, like extroverted moments. I feel like that's supposed to bring like other people or opportunities into your life during this time. Okay. Yeah, it's time to heal now. You've done a lot of introspection. You've gained a lot of knowledge. And now it's time for you to get out and explore the world with the knowledge that you have. But you have gained a lot of good foundational work, a lot of spiritual work. So there's no need to, I was going to say there's no need to have doubt. That's funny. There's no need to have doubt. You know, you're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to know what's coming up. You're not going to know if it's a yes or a no. You know, it's just like you have to get out there. You have to be in the world. You have to experience, you know? Yeah, it's a lot of energy of not waiting on things to come to you. I feel like you're going through a healing moment where the answers are coming to you. You know, it's like I'm not going to get what I deserve or what I need if I'm just sitting in this one spot. If I'm not participating in the world. You know, I have a lot to give, a lot to exchange. Yeah. You've incurred some karmic debt, Virgo. Okay? Don't be scared of it, you know? But I feel like there's something you need to get out of. Some sort of mental space or realization that you're in right now. Because it's leaving you kind of empty. Okay? So you're clearing up that karma, especially with purification. Dealing with some emotional issues. Okay? Or maybe a person. And I feel like all of this coming to the surface gives you a chance to pay attention to something that needs to be dealt with or rectified so you can live a better and a happier life. Okay, Virgo, in celebration of Halloween, my favorite holiday ever, we are going to use the Beautiful Creatures deck as the main deck and clarify with the Zombie Tarot. Okay. I wanted to use Halloween decks for the love readings, but Spirit had a different idea, so we're not. But okay, Virgo. So we start off with the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. The Nine of Cups wanted to come out first. The Five of Cups. Yeah, so you're getting over sadness. Sadness, maybe regret for a decision that you've made. But that's okay. You know, don't sit in that energy. The World, because it's time for you to come out of that. Three of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Ooh, she looks so grumpy. And the Four of Swords on the bottom. Look how grumpy she looks. Grumpy Alice. Okay. So, major arcana on the table, you have the World. Yeah, here's the thing, Virgo. It's time to wrap something up. That's it. It's time to wrap it up and move on to something else at this point. Like I said, it's almost like a wake-up call. The answers are going to come to you. It's kind of like... it's almost like an epiphany that something is over, that something is done, that phase of your life is moved, is not helping you anymore, and then moving to something else. So anyway, the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. This is about you coming out of rest, okay? Rethinking a situation. Like, it's safe where you are, yes, in rest, in introspection, being with yourself, hermiting, but it's not really helping you grow or get to the next level or where you want to go. So you have victory here. I feel like after a really hard time, you just... This feels like a just want to be happy type of thing. I feel like you've given a lot to... It's almost like having people that are interested in you and giving a lot to them. But I feel like they just left you empty. You know, all that glitters isn't gold here. All that you think is going to be perfect may not be perfect. But I feel like you're learning that lesson. You took a rest here to get yourself together, Virgo, but I feel like it's just time to come out of a cycle, come out of that energy. It's not serving you anymore, you know? So we start off with the Two of Pentacles, and this is you finding balance. And it's almost like you're happy. You know, you found a sense of happiness being by yourself, you know, because I feel like you don't have to work on anything with anyone. I feel like you have friends or people that you can talk to or that you communicate with, but other than that, um, it's like other aspects of your life don't seem to be as balanced, okay? But anyhow, so in your way to get balance or to figure out a situation, I feel like you opened yourself up to something. This is a lot of messages coming in from someone probably trying to rekindle or get into your good space. And you tried to work that out, tried to balance it. I feel like this was just like some karmic energy that you needed to kind of sum up, you know? But it came to a point where you were thinking about its growth potential, where it was going to go, based on the early stages. It's kind of like someone had an opportunity to show you and they didn't show you, right? Okay. So I feel like you're clearing out that energy. Some of you, most of you, had decided to stay to yourself and see what spirit brings to you. I feel like you're staying at the idea stage of wanting something, but just finding balance within that, you know, within thinking about it in your mind. You're just doing your own thing and living your own life, I see here. Okay. So yes, you may be content, but I feel like there are still some regrets. Some of you are regretting the fact that you tried to balance this or that you gave it a shot, feeling like, oh, I should have known better. But I don't feel bad about it. Like, I don't feel like it is such a bad thing. I don't feel like you did anything wrong. I feel like you needed to clear up this energy. Some of you didn't really even get to talk to this person or express yourself the way that you wanted to, but you have to let it go. So this is energy of needing to let a situation go because you tried it. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself by over and over and over keep trying to do this, and that's what the all tied up is. Because you tried to express yourself, you tried to get what you want, and I just don't see that it worked out. It got to the idea phase where you both were excited and maybe had sex or something like that, but I didn't see it. I just don't see it like growing or expanding the way that it should have. Yeah, the way that it should have. And yeah, it's just time to end it. It's over, right? You have to admit defeat. Because I feel like staying in this situation is just you living that karma over and over again instead of cutting it off. Unfortunately, a lot of you do not want to hear that, especially with the Page of Pentacles here, because you believe that you can work on things or make things grow. So some of you are not ready to let it go. Some of you are thinking that you should have put more work in, kind of putting that responsibility on yourself, you know, but this is more in your head. This is more of you just thinking or overthinking a process. I do feel like it's time to expand now. You've definitely balanced yourself. You've gotten happy with yourself, spending time with yourself, self-care and things like that, making yourself feel good about you, you know. But with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like it's time to expand out into the world and work with others and learn new things. Some of you, this is you meeting a new friend or somebody that could be really stable in your life and just learning how to integrate them in, being nicer to someone. This is also you going out and starting a new project or something that you want to grow, you know. So it's something that you can put in the place of this feeling, this emotional feeling of sadness or regret or needing to move on and accept the situation, but you're replacing it with something that is useful to you in the material world or something that'll help you grow or feel more stable. So it's not bad. Be careful that this doesn't become, that you don't use this to just balance your sadness, okay? It's like you really need to just end this energy and let it go, like really work on doing that so you can move forward into something more healthy, you know? Some of you are sad that it did. Yeah, I feel like you're sad that it didn't work out. The thing is, though, relationships are based on community, you know, and communication and partnership. And I feel like you weren't getting that. It's almost like it just wasn't working out. And the more of you being by yourself and seeing the happiness that you can have without this person, I feel like it's giving you a new sense of what's practical or what would be stable in your life, and not basing it off of something materialistic like how cute this person is or something like that, because you're realizing that that materialistic energy wasn't helping you grow, it wasn't giving you anything. Some of you may get a message of regret from your person. I feel like it's satisfying to know that they want you back, but at the same time, it's just like you need to end it. You know what I mean? So I feel like there is some closure here for you, Virgo. But you have to see it as a gift, as a way to move on in a more practical sense and leave that old energy behind. Right? It's like you get to let go of something that was like corrupting your energy, you know, so you can move forward into healing, into doing better, into whatever, just a better space, you know. Okay, Virgo. Let's see here. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands. The Moon and the Three of Wands. Yeah, the more that you start to balance, I feel like the more you got deeper and deeper into what needed to be revealed to you. You know, I feel like you started to expand. It's like the more that you started to balance yourself and do the things that you needed to do for what is right for you, that you started to open up to more things and make better decisions for yourself. Yeah. It took some time though, right? It took some time. I feel like you had to go through some ups and downs. You had to balance out what you wanted on a soul level with what was right for you on a thought level, you know, using reasoning. Queen of Cups in reverse. Also, I feel like you weren't nurturing it. You made a decision to now nurture yourself, or put yourself in a better relationship or a better situation. Because you want victory. And if you're in a situation that's not giving you victory or happiness, or another person isn't showing you your worth, then why would you want to stay there, right? So the Nine of Cups, I feel like you found happiness. Yeah, you found happiness after you walked away and got some clarity. That's what this is about. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like when you get deep into thought, like it's almost like you've been in your head for too long about this situation, and it's getting to a point where it's getting you trapped. It's keeping you here, and it's time to end it, which is why this cycle is coming, because for your own safety and your own security within yourself, for you, it's time for you to let that go. Because now you're getting comfortable. You're getting comfortable in thinking about it or holding on to it. So it's time for that new path. Being practical. Learning how to live without it, you know? Okay. So you made a decision to work with spirit. Yeah, you were like, this is a wake-up call for me. This is something that I need to do for myself. What brought this wake-up call? There may be an earth sign coming into your life. I feel like there's someone, for some of you, there's someone that you have held your feelings back because you were dealing with this. And as soon as you release that, I feel like you start seeing someone in a different way. for some of you. Some of you are just moving towards being in situations that are more practical for you. Yeah, not trying to push things and going where things actually work. So it's kind of like you want to be with someone because they're super hot, but they take you through all the ups and downs. They keep cheating on you, blah, blah, blah. But then you have someone that you keep pushing to the side because you're like, oh, well, this person don't make me feel the same passion and blah, blah, blah. I feel like you're starting to look at that differently, Virgo. So give me one card for the Page of Pentacles, please. The Six of Pentacles. Excuse me. Yeah, you're only given to things that have opportunities to grow now. You've severely changed your mind there. Yeah, you're not going to put yourself in any more situations that seem like catch-22s, you know? Or you're like, I'm pushing myself because I want this, but it ends up hurting you or backfiring on you. You're not doing that anymore. You see the lie in that. You see the lie and what that's producing you in the real world, you know? What you're gaining from that is nothing. So the Five of Swords, ending cycles. Yeah, ending cycles, not starting up new ones that you know won't be good for you. Separating from people and situations that aren't going anywhere. With the Page, the Page of Wands in reverse. So if it doesn't feel right, you're not going into it, right? This is your new mantra. All right, this is your new mantra. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're full of love and full of, yeah, you're feeling somewhere during this month or leaving this month. I feel like you're feeling really excited about finding new ways to fulfill yourself. Some of you, this could be an intrigue in someone new. This could just you being excited about life and the opportunities that are ahead of you. But it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Oh, I'm going to pull a card for you. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We're going to pull a card from this deck. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for October? Okay, you have open. So this is something that you need to dig into. It says pick up and go. Okay? I hope you can see that. It says pick up and go. A tipping point is a moment where it hurts more to avoid and not to do something than to do it. What is your tipping point? Pick one meaningful action to do today that your mind tells you to avoid. All right? How perfect is that for you? So that is your reading for October, Virgo. I love you. Blessings on your journey, and I will see you later. I love you. Bye-bye.